Siema, z tej strony Ptaszor i witam was w 6. odcinku z serii Kingdom Come Deliverance na moim kanale. No i co się działo ostatnio? Przyjechaliśmy tutaj do Rataje z panią Teresą. DLC nam aktywowało. Tutaj siedzi sobie Teresa, tutaj jest jej... Co to był? Wujek? Nie pamiętam. Czy to ważne? No ktoś tam z jej rodziny, dla kogo mamy zrobić przysługę mu, bo to nas uratował. No najpierw zdobądźmy swoje rzeczy. To są nasze chyba rzeczy, chociaż nie pamiętam, że miał starą mapę. No trochę mnie to dziwi, nie powiem, że nie. No, zaraz sobie zobaczymy, co to jest. No wszystko nasze, poza tymi wami biorę. Dzięki. Nie chciałem tego. Chciałem się ubrać. Cyk. 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 Miecza nie mamy, także ten musimy sobie wziąć. Dalej, cyk, cyk, cyk. Pyk, myk. No i dobra, jeszcze hełm. Jesteśmy ubrani. Można ruszyć na przygody. Jeszcze sobie kaczkę zjemy. Cyk. Jeszcze marchwi trochę. Tu mamy. Tak, żeby sobie strawę napełnić. Do ilu? No dobra. Zjedliśmy trochę. W sumie to bardzo trochę. No i jak widać, mamy już tutaj... Czemu on ma taki inny kolor, ten młynarz? Tutaj jest Tereska. U niej jest jakiś DLC chyba. Czy co to jest? W ogóle gdzie jesteśmy? Zobaczmy sobie na mapie. O! Czyli tutaj jest Tamberg, Skalica i w ogóle. A tutaj my jesteśmy, czyli totalnie po przeciwnej stronie mapy. To jest zadanie DLC. Nie będziemy na razie robić DLC. Pójdziemy sobie tutaj z młynarzem Peszkiem porozmawiać. A później tam do który... Czym jest to A? Radziko była, pan Radzik, Mister Radzik. Gdzie jest ten młynarz? Tu jest. Siema. Jestem Henryk, dziękuję. Możesz... Jestem
My
Henryk.
name's Henry. Thank you for taking care of me here.
My name's Peshek, and I'm the miller here. You've already met my niece, Teresa. She took care of you for 2 whole weeks while you were in limbo. And talking of you being at death's door, while you were lying here, you worked up quite a bill with the bloodletter, who came now and again to keep you alive with his potions. That quack doesn't come cheap. I paid him what I could, but I still, that is, you still owe him.
I see. Well, it's better to be in debt than to lie dead in a ditch. What do I owe? I'm not afraid of hard work.
You won't pay for that shoveling manure. I might have a better job for you. And it's not something any fool can do. If you prove to me you're a clever lad, I might trust you with something you could really make money from. What do you say?
No dobra. Możemy to zapłacić
Couldn't
po
I just pay
prostu?
you instead?
Czemu spadł
I'd
reputacja?
say you're a fucking ungrateful pup. But if you think you got money to throw around, so be it. You'll pay me the costs and for a whole fortnight of my valuable time.
Ajajaj, prawie. No powiem, że nie mam tyle.
I don't have that much.
Then come back when you have. Debts must be paid, or you can still wipe the slate by doing that little job for me.
50 to nie jest dużo, ale zobaczmy jaką
Tell me
przysługę.
about it.
A trifle. Just to take something from someone and bring it to someone else. And not get caught while you're doing it.
That sounds straightforward enough. Except for not get caught. Why would anyone want to catch me?
Oh, don't worry. It's just a job like any other. Only this one requires, let's say, the right moral disposition.
Boję.
Do corpses bother you?
No honourable man should touch them. That's the executioner's job.
Did you expect I'd give you a hoe and send you out to the fields? You can dig all right, but somewhere else. I want to know whether you're going to hide behind some stupid fucking scruples, or if you might be useful for more unconventional work.
No nie wiem. Nie wiem. No Henryk widocznie nie chciał. No to nie, no to
I'm
nie.
not sure dealing with corpses is a job for me. I don't want that kind of stain on my conscience or my reputation. Find someone else.
Suit yourself. I gave you a chance to work off your debt. Don't think you can wriggle out of it. I want my groschen back, and quick. Otherwise, I'll make your life hell. Believe me. Good luck to you.
Good luck. No dobra. No to... Możemy chyba dalej zrobić tę misję? No się dalej... Tak, no niby tak, ale no nie wiem. Jednak nie wygląda, jakby chciał to robić. Pójdźmy jeszcze zobaczyć, co to jest tutaj do dodania. Pogadamy z nią. Albo nie, bo to jeszcze nam upali. Nie, lepiej nie. Lepiej nie ryzykować. Nie chcę teraz robić DLC. DLC no to już chyba po fabule. W ogóle możecie powiedzieć, co sądzicie o moim tym mikrofonie. No, mikrofon jest taki sam, ale ustawienie zmieniłem trochę. Myślę, że lepiej brzmi. Myślę, że zdecydowanie lepiej brzmi. Też może być trochę ciszej, ale... No lepiej. Dobra, no to idziemy do Mr. Radzika. Mr. Radzika była. Zobaczymy tutaj, co po drodze się dzieje. Tu jakieś widać wioska, coś. Może zejdziemy, zobaczymy, co to jest. Którędy tutaj się wchodzi. W ogóle od złej strony przyszedłem. No chyba... Tu mnie chyba nie przeskoczy. Ale tędy wejdę. Spięcie się. No zobaczmy, co my tu mamy. Może się umyć, to się umyję. Mam całe brudne ubrania. Dalej. Można sobie zjeść. Co zjedliśmy? Tutaj. No to są jakieś... Nie wiem co to jest. Jakaś sauna średniowieczna. Dzień dobry, pani. Właśnie, a co można tutaj skorzystać?
I'd like to order something here.
Uh-huh. And what do you want?
Można ten. To chyba to zaraz wezmę. O kurde. Obciąć włos można? No dobra, ale zróbmy to.
Proper bath. And my clothes need washing.
That can be arranged, but you'll pay in advance.
Ile? Dychę, o kurde. Targuję
Not
się.
giving you that much.
And how much are you willing to pay?
Dobra. No wiem jak się handluje. Handlowałem. Spróbujmy 8.
What do you say to this?
It'll take more than that to persuade me.
No chcę 9. Jest już kurzona. No to dobra,
You
9.
won't regret spending the money. I guarantee it.
No to
Goodbye.
zobaczmy. Jak nam umyją te ubrania. No i faktycznie umyli. Szkoda, że na animacji nie było. Fajnie było jakby było. Obcinać się teraz nie będziemy, ani nic takiego. Czyli tutaj jest właśnie, niedaleko naszego... Nie wiem, czy naszego mieszkania w sumie. Jest tam mieszkanie jakieś? Czy nie? Na pewno... Jezus! Nie, ja będę myszką sterował, bo... Tutaj się nie da. Nie da się bardziej przybliżyć. No to... O, jest tutaj łóżko chyba z tyłu. Tu. O, tutaj tak widać. No dobra, idziemy na razie do pana Radzika. Zobaczymy, co on tam ma zadanie. Ostatnie odcinki były trochę długie. Także ten, no myślę, że zrobię go krótszego. Znaczy, krótszego, no 20 parę minut. Nie chcę robić znowu 30 paru, bo to się nie chce nikomu pewnie oglądać. Ostatnio miał chyba 38. Tego co pamiętam, no i to masakra. No. Naprawdę dziękuję wszystkim, którzy to w ogóle obejrzeli do końca. Co się dzieje?
Who are you and where are you going?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith. I'm going to see my liege, Sir Rataje Kabila of Dwoyitz.
Of course you are, lad, and I'm the Pope. What do you want from his lordship, and what makes you think he'll see you?
No. Co bym tu powiedzieć? No jestem kowalem chyba.
Come on, I'm not some peasant. I'm Sir Radzig's blacksmith, and I need to speak with him.
It's my job to stop you. Now bugger off.
No to spróbujmy to.
I may not look the part, but I know about honor and duty. And mine is to tell Sir Radzig what happened to the sword he commissioned.
All right then, go ahead. It'll be your skin if Sir Radzig isn't pleased.
No i git. Ale masz tarczę, super. Mam małą czułość, mam wrażenie. Tego drążka. Co, ty się tu modlisz? Czy co chcesz?
How? What are you doing here? I took you for dead.
Oh, it's a long story. What about you? How did you get out of Scallis?
You wouldn't believe it. A frightful storm broke that night and Sigismund's heathens ran back to their camp. But they never dreamed Sir Radzig would use the storm as cover for our escape. The entire village slipped away, as quiet as mice while no one watched. In the morning, when those bandits attacked, all they found was an empty castle with an old goat inside. I wish I could have seen their faces.
So do I. You tricked them nicely. See you later.
A, ich wykiwali. Ale chyba co dobrego życia to nie ma. Z tego co widzę, bo chyba żebra. Albo się modli, nie wiem, może to jest jakiś styl modlenia się. Mowy. Ale konie tutaj jakieś takie bogackie.
Could that be the smith's son, Hal?
Czemu
My
nie masz?
soul, it is him. What are you doing here, lad? We thought you were done for.
Czemu nie mają tekst, nie mieli tekstu? Chyba już wczytało. No to
I
nie
must
powiem.
speak with Sir Radzig. Is he here?
He's in the palace with Sir Hanush of Rataje. They're feasting in the Knight's Hall. What do you want with him?
My father made him a sword. He asked me to deliver it to Sir Radzig.
I don't see any sword.
No. Bandits attacked me and stole it. I need to tell his lordship what happened. And then I'm going to find the sword.
Of course you are, Hal. Good luck.
Thanks.
No dobra. Mam nadzieję, że coś zarobimy. No to. Dobra, gdzie to tutaj? Strażnik, dzień dobry. Chyba nie? Bo jakieś to w górę. To może u góry. No dobra. Mam nadzieję, że jakieś pieniądze z tego będą. Bo musimy zbierać na te spłaty długu. Oby.
Your Graces, I have to tell you in all seriousness that this land of ours is in the shit. Deep fucking shit. Don't you agree?
I might not have put it as eloquently as you, Hanush, but I've been driven out of my own castle, so I'm hardly going to disagree.
Indeed. But Birkstein is yours for as long as you need it. There's room enough for your men and you here at Rataje, and I'm sure my ward won't have any objection to me lending you his castle.
I'd be honored. Peckstein is at your disposal as long as you wish, Your Grace.
Just as well you have another castle at the other end of town, eh? At any rate, I'm beholden to you, Sir Hans, and to you, Sir Hanush.
I don't like to speak ill of your people, Sir Radzig, but, well, there's no love lost between the townsfolk and the refugees. There's been talk of criminality.
No, they'll have to get used to it until the situation's resolved.
But when will it be resolved? And what on God's earth is this war even about? I won't lie, sir. I don't understand it.
You aren't alone, Father. I believe Sigismund's original intention was to persuade Wenceslas to accept the imperial crown and to leave the rule of Bohemia to him.
Who could blame him? I know Wenceslas is a friend of yours, Radzig, but even you have to admit he brought it upon himself.
I can't deny the king neglected affairs of state for other pursuits. There is a need for order in the land, but I don't think the lords who sided with Sigismund realized just what Hungarian order looks like.
Hungarian order.
What concerns me, sir, is how a good Christian could resort to such brutality.
To give him his due, I don't think he expected the lords of this country to stand behind the king. But thanks to him, we're tearing ourselves apart, and now he has to get things under control.
But why in God's name does he have to use those barbarians?
Money is the root of all evil, young sir. Wars are costly, and this one has dragged on for a year. Sigismund ran out of coin for knights, so he recruited those whore sons that settled in Hungary. The less he pays, the more they make up for it with plunder.
That's why he attacked us. He was after our silver.
What are you
No,
doing?
odprowadziliśmy.
You've no business here. Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Townburg.
I'm sorry, sir, but I had to bury my parents.
Had to? Do you think you were the only man who lost someone there? But the others listened to their lord.
And it wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Rataje.
Your father was a remarkable man, and your mother, she was remarkable too. They deserved a Christian burial. Did you manage that at least?
No. I was attacked by thieves. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl.
Girl?
The miller's daughter, Teresa.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpads? Well, there's a tale to tell your children.
I owe her my life. She distracted them and then brought me to Rataje. But without Sir Robard, we'd both be dead.
Oh, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Still, it's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
Be quiet, friar. I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
If you're so concerned, Father, maybe you should save the innocent souls of these fine Christians yourself. Go to Skalitz and consecrate their graves. I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left to bury, that plump carcass of yours would be quite a feast for the wolves and the crows. And one skeleton looks much like another, so how would we know which were your ordained bones or those of Sigismund's Tartars?
Be that as it may, why have you come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. But prudence is the better part of valor, and a dead man keeps no promises.
Aye. The woman had to save his fat from the fire, and now he wants revenge. What kind of fool are you, boy?
He's no fool. Henry, you have courage, but you need training, arms, a horse. Or do you mean to beat this thief at dice?
No, sir. Please, take me into your service and give me the chance to learn these things.
The gall of him. Fled from the enemy, disobeyed your orders, duped Sir Divish, lost your sword, put Sir Robard in danger with his actions, and now he wants a promotion.
Sir Capon's right.
What you say is certainly true, except for fleeing the enemy. You would have run as well, believe me. Henry's earned some punishment, but how do you punish someone who's already lost everything, Courage and blind obedience are good qualities for a soldier, but a wise man also appreciates loyalty, perseverance, and determination. Besides, that was a fine sword that his father made. If he thinks he can get it back, I won't turn it down.
My lord, he's a peasant. You can't make a squire of a peasant.
Why not? Someone made a priest of a pig.
He isn't a peasant, Father, he's a blacksmith, and recent events have left me in need of his skills. So, you'd like to enter my service?
Sir, Yes, I would. You won't regret it.
I probably will. I'm doing this for your father, lad. Don't it disappoint me.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
Now that I think about it, Sir Hanush, the boy needs training and experience, and you need spear carriers.
That's true. The bailiff is always complaining about your people making trouble in the camp. Maybe one of their own among the guard might help.
It might. In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
But let's be clear. You're the one paying him. Captain Bernard, see to his training, and then send him to the bailiff.
Yes, sir.
And don't spare him.
You can rely on it, sir.
Don't forget, Henry. Don't disappoint me.
I won't, my lord.
Dobra. To wygląda na to, że będziemy strażnikami. Koń ptaszka. Ptaszek. Lol. Dobra. Gdzie mamy iść teraz? Iść na plac treningowy. No dobra, to idziemy chyba na trening. Tak. Zobaczmy, tutaj można zjeść. Znowu z garnka. Z każdego garnka chyba tutaj można jeść. Fajnie. Wyobraź sobie, że po mieście chodzi chłop i normalnie jest z każdego garnka. Co ty chcesz? Kunerz. A, dzień dobry.
I see you survived.
Aren't you observant?
You
Duży
still owe
mi.
me. Don't think I've forgotten.
I don't owe you. I owe your father, and he's dead. So get out of here.
Dobra, to mu
Do you
powiem.
really want to make me angry? You really think that's wise?
No, I don't. Fine, I owe you. And what am I supposed to do about it? You think you'll get anything from me? Look at what I've got. But maybe I could. Maybe I could tell you where you can find some money. If you forgive my debt, that is.
Kurde, no dobra, no to nie mówię.
All right then. Start talking.
No. First, I want you to swear you won't be demanding anything else from me.
No dobra.
Very well then. Talk.
When we were
Zaryzykuję.
running from Skalitz, I heard something. I don't know who said it. It's a miracle I could even hear it in that chaos. Either way, somebody hid a lot of coin under a dovecote.
Under a dovecote. And that's it?
That's all I know. How many dovecotes could there be in Skalitz? If you've got the guts to go back there, you're bound to find it.
Fine. We'll see.
On nas oskamował. No przecież jak my tam mamy wrócić? Mam tutaj ksiądz. To jest ten, który był tam. Jak mamy tam wrócić do tej skalicy? No mogę się
I
go
want to learn
zapytać.
to read. Who should I go and see?
There's a retired scribe in Ujitz. He could teach you.
W Użycach. Dobra,
What's
zapytajmy
life
się
like
jak
in
jak
Rataje?
żyje.
We got sturdy walls and 2 castles to protect us. There's not many towns have that. And we got everything we need here. We got an apothecary, a swordsmith, an armorer. We got a beautiful church and fine alehouses.
No dobra. No
Take
to
care now.
fajnie tutaj mają. Nieźle, nieźle.
Kettles
Powiem, że
for
nie.
water, baskets for goods, and torches for the night. I have it
No,
all.
też to jedzenie. Dobra. Nie ryzykujemy. Dopiero co przyszliśmy. Idziemy na trening. Wiesz, tutaj w takiej elicie się obracamy. Myślę, że będziemy gdzieś tam wieśniakami, a my tutaj no, tak naprawdę z władcami. Wśród władców się obracamy. Musimy podrapać. Ej, ale zmęczony. Jakieś karczmy, coś. No to czy, a co to jest za gwiazdka? To tutaj? Informator jakiś. Nie wiem, o czym nas może poinformować. Czy to ważne? Nieważne. Idziemy na trening. Do kogo? Nie wiem. Nie pamiętam jak się nazywa. Albo nie wiem po prostu. Ej, to jest na samym końcu był tam. To jest znowu ten koń tego ptaszka. O jest, możemy sobie z nim pogadać? Nie, Jan Ptaszek. To prawie jak ja, tylko ja ptak jestem, nie ptaszek. No ale ja to samo zwierzę. Tylko on taki zdrobniony. No nie wiedziałem, że takie nazwisko jest zdrobniony. Dobra, jesteśmy już tutaj przy treningu. Idziemy na trening. Tak sobie w sumie myślę, że trening
I should stop by during the day.
Przyjść dzień. Nie ma kapitana Bernarda, super. No to... Skoro i tak muszę tutaj przyjść w dzień... Mógł sobie wziąć? Bo tak? To nie jest jego kradzież? No to sobie myślę, że w następnym odcinku się spotkamy po prostu i przyjdę tutaj w dzień. No, czyli tak, żeby był tutaj ten... No tęski mamy ćwiczyć, jakąś tam nazywa, nie pamiętam. To ważne. Nie, chyba nie potrzebuję zapamiętywać wszystkich nazw. A nawet to jest niemożliwe. Także... To... No to... Jest... No to mogę kończyć. Także do usłyszenia w kolejnych odcinkach. No i w kolejnych odcinkach sobie właśnie pójdziemy tutaj na trening. Do usłyszenia. Cześć.